mean, who gets to drive down Deansgate at 120 miles an hour? I do.
No, is it, you were just saying in the van, you know, Manchester, Vodafone have put on a fantastic event for Manchester today, and you were just blown away by the amount of people that have braved all the elements to come here.
Yeah, you know, in a Grand Prix, in the British Grand Prix, you expect to have a lot of fans being British, but coming here, you don't know what to expect. But when I first went out in just a road car and saw how many people, it's fantastic. It really is. So thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much. And Formula One's pretty big up here, then.
I think I like it. Yeah. But what a great thing to be able to bring Formula One to places where Formula One doesn't exist, and I think that's one thing that's happened here today.
Yeah, you know, I've only ever driven a Formula One car on the streets in London. That was ages ago. And now we're here in Manchester. I think we've got to say a big thank you to Vodafone VIP for making this happen and giving us the opportunity to have this show. And for me, it's as much fun as it is for you guys. You know, driving a Formula One car away from work. This is just everyone's dream, eh? Every child, you know, every kid's dream. So yeah, I'm very lucky.
Jenson, we've had some questions from the guys down here, so I'm just going to go through some of the things I want to know. So, question number one is, what car would you go out and buy if you could right now?
Oh. I drive from McLaren. What am I doing? I actually don't need to. Do you say gee whiz? It's good, environmentally friendly. I like that. I've actually got a McLaren MP412C, the same as that silver car. So, you know, it's pretty awesome. But I also like my old cars. I've got an old Porsche that I love from the 1970s. So that's one of my favourites. But you know, I don't ever drive on the roads. You know, this is one of the only times I've driven in the UK this year. So, and it's in a Formula One car. I tell you one thing I did see the other day, which I thought was amazing in London, was a go-kart on the road. Did you know that one of these things, if you put wheel covers on it, get it licensed with some lights on it, you can MOT that, get it out there and drive down the street.
What happens in Manchester next weekend?
I tell you what, I was shocked, but great.
Surely one of the best cars you drive is the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes Formula One car. You said it was one of the best cars you've ever driven yesterday in the press release.
Yeah, but you know, that's a work car, isn't it? That's on a lease.
Right, question two. Can you or will you describe the Canadian Grand Prix? What did that mean to you? How did that go?
That almost exactly. How long you got?
Champion!
It was. It's one of those races that you'll never forget. You know, I've been racing now for 23 years. Yeah, it's scary.
Still look good on it, though.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. But it's one of those races you'll never forget, and you know, fighting my way through from last to first is one of the most enjoyable moments of my life. Fighting past Michael Schumacher, Mark Webber, Sebastian Vettel. Well, I actually pushed him off, but anyway, it's one of those races you never forget. But yesterday was the same for me. You know, I didn't win the race, but I was really enjoying my racing at the moment. And I think Formula One at the moment is in such a good place. The racing this year has been phenomenal. So it's just good being a part of that, and hopefully we can spread to a bigger audience. Obviously, we don't need to here, but hopefully we will do in the future. And you know, Formula One's just going to keep growing. Maybe we should get an Olympic Formula One race.
Yeah. Right, next question. What is your most favourite moment out of Formula One? And since you've been here, have you got the thing that sticks in the mind most? That was cool.
Oh. Wow, you know, it's probably better to try and think of the bad moments than the good ones, because there's probably less of them. But sorry, yes, I love Manchester. Yeah, and somebody asked me what my favourite circuit was, and it's definitely.
Oh, that's the next question. That's the next question.
Manchester City Deansgate Circuit. I'm the only one that knows it. But for me, getting into Formula One was a childhood dream, and you know, the first time that Frank Williams said to me, "You are you are going to be Ralph Schumacher's teammate. You're going to race in Formula One. And I got a little bit emotional, ran out of the room and called my old man and my mum, and that was for me one of the best moments ever of my life. So very special moment. And since then, I've had ups and downs, but there's been a lot of highs that, you know, I need to thank a lot of people around me for, because you don't just win on your own, you win with a team. And I think this year we've had fun, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so this year for me is, and winning the World Championship is amazing, but for me, I'm at the happiest I've ever been right now, so watch out.
Right, now this is a family show, please. What do you normally do after a race?
Well, if you read the newspapers from a couple of years ago, my girlfriend's not here. She was here, she came to watch it this morning and she's had to fly back home, which is very sad. She's away for 3 weeks, but anyway. Thank you very much. Anyway, sorry? No. I've forgotten the question there.
What do you like to do? Yeah, so normal race.
Okay.
I know we flew directly from Spa here last night, but after a Grand Prix normally, what do you do?
And I don't know if everyone here is from Manchester. And do you like football?
Yes!
Okay. I saw Arsenal leaving last night. Didn't look very happy. I don't know why that was. Why is that? Why is that? What happened yesterday? 8-2, okay. Wow. But after race, I normally just like chilling out. It's such a strange feeling after a race, especially after a good race, because you feel like you're going to go out and go crazy and party, but you don't, because it's such a come down, if you like. You know, the race is such a high, all the adrenaline, and suddenly you have this massive come down. So most of the time you just go to bed early. Quite boring, really. But I remember Monaco 2009, winning there. That was basically 2 days of partying. I regretted it after, but yeah, there's certain races you really have to enjoy, because in Formula One these days it's so competitive. You know, having a teammate like